Hello, Joe here from Infiniti of Tacoma. Today I'm going to tell you about this awesome 2019 Tesla Model 3 dual motor long range that we have for sale. The long range has a fully charged range of a little over 300 miles when fully charged. The dual motors means this has a motor in the front and the motor in the back, making it all-wheel drive. It also makes it really fast because having two electric motors is like having two engines. So this thing really scoots, and on top of that it has an acceleration boost upgrade to make it even faster. So much cool stuff to talk about on this Tesla Model 3. We do really well with pre-owned Teslas at Infiniti of Tacoma. You know, at any given time we have about 8 to 10 pre-owned Teslas in stock. The last couple of years they've been selling really well for us. I'm the used car manager. One of my jobs is for our stores to buy cars. So since I like Teslas, I buy lots of Teslas for our inventory. In fact, I actually own a Tesla myself. I was so enamored by these products that finally I caved and ended up buying a Model 3 for myself. You know, I've been in the car business pretty much all my life. I'm 42. I've been in it since I was 15. I have a chance to drive lots of cars. And there are just so many reasons why I love Teslas. And I think, you know, the Model 3 is probably one of the best sedans on the market. It's one of the safest, one of the most efficient, one of the most best performing. And, you know, I don't drive a lot. So the reason why I bought a Tesla wasn't to save on gas. That was a perk. I like the performance, the acceleration, how smooth it is. You know, how quiet and smooth an electric car is unparalleled to a gas car. Even if you take one of them, you know, a fancy gas like a Lexus or $100,000 Mercedes, which, you know, is a high-end luxury vehicle, with a gas engine, they still can't match the smoothness and quietness of an electric vehicle. So just an amazing product, and so much cool stuff to talk about. I guess the first thing you'll notice when getting in the Model 3 is that you just have this big screen right here. The rest of the interior is pretty minimalist. There's really no other buttons or knobs throughout the interior. The majority of the functionality is on this screen, but the thing is, because you know, it's like having a big tablet and this controls most of the vehicle, it's pretty much infinitely configurable. Tesla is constantly having over-the-air updates, constantly improving and adding features. One feature they recently added is a blind spot camera. This car was out for years, then Tesla got around to doing an over-the-air update where you put the turn signals on and then you have a blind spot camera. That's just a drop in the bucket. There was one update not too long ago where the whole user interface was basically redesigned, kind of like your iPhone or Android. You might get a big update where it just changes the whole look and feel of the system, makes it better, adds features. Well, that's the same with Tesla, and there's really no other car manufacturer that I've seen that has updates and functionality like this. This is, you know, as far as I'm concerned, light years ahead of everyone else. So let's talk about some of the features on this one. So this is a dual motor long range. It has 18,402 miles. It has autopilot. Autopilot is traffic-aware cruise control. Excuse me, which allows the vehicle to brake and accelerate in its own lane. Really a godsend in stop-and-go traffic, where a lot of systems make you, you know, reactivate the system when the vehicle comes to a complete stop. Not the case of autopilot. It will tell you to keep your hand on the wheel and pay attention because it's not, you know, full self-driving. There's really no full self-driving cars right now that a consumer can buy. So it's going to have you keep your hand on the wheel, you know, just to show you're paying attention, but basically the vehicle's doing the work for you. It's, you know, moving with the flow of traffic, and it's following gentle bends on the road on the highway. The system does have limitations. It's really basically designed to be used for, you know, highways and, you know, main roads. It's not going to slow down for sharp corners, so if you have the cruise control set at 40 miles an hour, it's not going to slow down for a 15-mile-an-hour hairpin corner. It's not going to stop for red lights. It's not going to stop for stop signs. Those are some limitations of the system. You can upgrade to the full self-driving, which gives you more benefits. I have the full self-driving capability in my car, but a lot of those features are in beta, so it's not a seamless system. It's not really a system where you can not pay attention, read a book, do something else. You know, even when you're running the full self-driving software, because it's in beta mode, it's still in testing mode, they do require you to keep your hand on the wheel and pay attention. All right, and here is a nice upgrade that this has. This is only available for the dual motor Model 3 like this one. This is a acceleration boost upgrade. So basically what it does is you get an over-the-air update and it unlocks more performance. So normally 0 to 60 a little over 4 seconds. When you do the acceleration boost upgrade, it drops the 0 to 60 down to 3.7 seconds. So there is a performance version of the Model 3. The performance version of the Model 3 really employs the same electric motors and battery as a regular dual motor long range like this one. So it does make sense being able to do a software update and being able to improve the performance, because the performance Model 3 does 0 to 60 in 3.5 seconds. So the performance Model 3 is, you know, decent amount more money. So maybe if you're not, you know, fully committed to a performance one and you're thinking about it, this might be a nice compromise with having that acceleration boost upgrade. So we have autopilot, we have the full self-driving visualization. You can see that they add lots of different menus and stuff to personalize the vehicle. We have live Google Maps. This comes with premium connectivity. That's a subscription-based service. They'll give you a free you know, complimentary trial for premium connectivity when you become the owner of this vehicle for a month, and then after that it's $10 a month. Allows you to stream music. You can also watch movies, Netflix and stuff. You do have to have the vehicle in park to be able to utilize these features. It also has a karaoke. The karaoke, though, does not require you to have it in park. You can just say, hey, I'm not the one driving, and you can use the karaoke feature, which is pretty fun. Nice crisp backup cameras, and then we have the cameras to the left and right. We have a Sentry mode. So Sentry mode basically is a live security system that will alert you if your vehicle is trying to get broken into, and they'll actually record any people prowling around your vehicle. It's got cameras all around it. You have a camera here, you have cameras here in the front and back. So those cameras and Sentry mode will record any events around the vehicle. If anyone comes close to your vehicle, it will record it. And it can be kind of helpful if you do live in an area or park your car in an area where you do have some concerns. Okay, so interior colors. This has the upgraded white interior. So the white interior color was an upgrade. I think it was about $1,000. Tesla uses synthetic material. It's not real leather. And actually it's surprisingly stain repellent. Whenever we get these Teslas with a white interior, I sometimes cringe when they come in dirty, because you know, the interior can get kind of discolored a little bit, and I'm wondering, oh, how well is it going to clean up? But when we send the cars to detail, it comes back miraculously. It cleans up pretty awesome. So Tesla really uses a great stain repellent material on their synthetic leather. There's actually no leather available on Teslas anymore. They use that synthetic material on all their vehicles. Lots of space since the batteries are on the floor. We don't have a conventional gas tank. We have extra storage in here. And that's the thing about, you know, the Model 3 is it has a really large trunk, and then on top of that you have a frunk as well. So because of the batteries being placed on the bottom of the vehicle, that gives it a very low center of gravity, so excellent handling, very low rollover risk. In fact, the Model 3 is one of the lowest probability of injury in an accident. It's the safest vehicle pretty much by every metric ever tested by the NHTSA. Tesla even has a special page on their website dedicated to the amazing safety ratings of the Tesla Model 3. That's one reason why I decided to buy one. You know, previously I was driving an old 20-year-old Subaru, which was great, but it was small, and it's 20-year-old safety technology, and I have two little ones. I have a 2-year-old and a 5-year-old, so I kind of worried about getting in an accident in that little old car. So, you know, one of the reasons, you know, upgrading to a Model 3 is, you know, when I give my girls a ride to daycare or school, I know that they're, you know, driving in one of the safest vehicles ever made. So as a parent, you know, that definitely gives you a little bit more peace of mind. So normally you'd have an engine here, so you have more space in the form of frunk. It's also a safety feature because you have all this space to absorb crash energy and a frontal collision. You have a crumple zone 60% larger than a car with an engine in the front. And in certain circumstances, in a bad accident, the engine can get pushed inside the engine compartment. So not having an engine, having this space here is another safety feature, as well as a great functionality because you have more cargo space. One awesome color combination. So this blue was a premium color. White and gray are non-cost colors for Tesla. Any other color besides white and gray is extra money. This one also has the upgraded wheels, so we have some nice upgrades in this Tesla. We have the white interior. I think that at the time was about a $1,000 upgrade. The wheels, $1,000 upgrade. The exterior color, that was in a $1,000 premium color. And then we have the acceleration boost upgrade as well, which was a $2,000 over-the-air software update. And any software updates, we always transfer ownership to our business account. So if you're worried about losing any of these features when we transfer ownership over to you, it's not going to happen because we already transferred ownership to our account. So if anything was going to be lost, it would have been lost when transferring it into our Tesla account. So we always take care of that for our customers. We make sure that anything that could be lost in ownership transfers will get done to us when it goes to our Tesla account, not our customers. Thanks so much for taking the time today to watch this video. Hopefully see you soon and have a wonderful day.